Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to today's Sky Racing Tuesday news, and we're building down to Rose Hill. We return there on Saturday, and sadly I can report that we've received more rain overnight. 4 mil of rain fell there. It doesn't sound much, but on top of all the other rain, it has started the week with the track in the heavy 8 range. Now the forecast is for heavy dews for most of the week, and Sean Patterson, the track manager, feels that if we get back to a 6 or a 7, that's going to be positive news. But at the moment we start at a heavy 8 at Rose Hill. And outside the Group 1 Coolmore Classic, the run or the race of the Far Lap is going to be one of the highlight races, with the news today that Probabeel is going to line up in this race, with regular jockey Opie Bossum riding down in Melbourne. Kieran McAvoy takes the ride on Probabeel, currently second pick behind Funstar for James McDonald, and they dominate the market in the Far Lap. But what a race it's going to be again between those two horses who clashed just recently at Randwick. Well, the question has to be asked at this start of the week: who's going to claim the Group 1 Coolmore Classic on the weekend? Hawkes Racing at this stage will have 2 horses: Sylvia's Mother, coming up from Melbourne after 2 really impressive wins, and Dawn, who grabbed a thrilling win the last start.
Yeah, it was a really good effort, Richard, last start. Both of those fillies, obviously Dawn here up in Sydney. She won with a lot of authority, hit the line really good. And obviously Sylvia's Mother, same sort of scenario in Melbourne. She toughed it out and really wanted to fight to the line. So, look, both really good chances going into the race. Dawn is obviously still here in Sydney, and she'll definitely take her place. Sylvia's Mother we'll just sort of see later in the week, depending on whether we go that way or not. But at this stage she's headed that way, and obviously both get their chance at Group 1 level. Both going well at the right time for the next step forward.
So there's Michael Hawkes for the latest around their pair expected to line up. Sweet Deal worked nicely at Randwick this morning. They'd like an improving track. It's the current fixed odds favourite to win the race. Pahuta Kawa, 12 months ago, won the Kembla Grange Classic, and there's Dawn in the mix there for Hawkes Racing. That's the Group 1 Coolmore Classic at Rose Hill on Saturday. Also at that card, so much interest in the final set of 2-year-old races in preparation for the Golden Slipper. And the Victorian I Love Myself galloped at Rose Hill this morning on the course proper. After that overnight rain, it made the track quite heavy, but I Love Myself, who wins this race coming between horses at Flemington, was very impressive this morning. The horses coped extremely well, being a 2-year-old. First trip away, Greg Urell saying the horse's work was solid and he can't stop the 2-year-old from eating. It's the favourite to win the Pago a tab right now over Aim and Prague, who probably has to win to get a spot. We know that the winners of these 2 races get automatic starts. If I Love Myself wins or runs well, the connections will consider paying a late entry fee to run in the Golden Slipper. The other, or just on the Pago, I want to cover off on Gay Waterhouse and Adrian Bott. We know that they've got a strong stranglehold on the slipper with Farnan, but very upbeat after this morning's work on the course proper at Randwick about Postcode.
Yeah, look, excellent run first up. I think he went into that race open to improvement, and certainly seen that in the last fortnight. Another one that was able to work on the course proper this morning. Lovely work from him, and it just really showed that he's come on and taken that improvement that we wanted to see. So I think he got the right run in the race. He was there fighting. He just sort of knocked up that last furlong, having done a bit of work. So I think this time round, strong 1200 shouldn't pose a problem for him.
So Postcode there lines up, as you've seen on Saturday in the Pago. In regard to the Magic Night, Gay Waterhouse and Adrian Bott have a couple of genuine chances in this race. Dubai Star is one of those after its last start win at Canterbury at the Friday night meeting. Certainly working nice this morning on the course proper. So the winners of the Magic Night and the Pago get exempt starts straight into the Golden Slipper. And finally, Quackerjack goes into the Ajax Stakes on Saturday for Mark Newnham, who is a very much concerned trainer. We know the horse wins this race, the Liverpool City Cup, but it's the rise in weight that Mark is very much concerned about. rises 5 ratings points after the Liverpool City Cup, goes up 2 kilos to carry 58.5, and that is concerning according to Mark Newnham for Quackerjack. He's the favourite at tab, so just a slight query there carrying the weight. Imaging and Cascadian right there as well through the tab all-in markets. That's plenty of news for you. Don't forget, social media has much more. And by the way, the 2-year-old Cool as a Beal, who's gone to number 15 in the slipper order of entry, is unlikely to travel.